Hello everyone and welcome back to Contra Health Scam. Today we are going to talk about this tinnitus supplement called Synapse XT by Brian Jones. Now this supplement is a colossal scam, and in this video you're going to find out all the reasons why you should keep your distance from this product. And by the time you finish watching this video, I believe you are going to be very disappointed and even disgusted by the actions of the scammer. So without wasting much of our time, let's begin. Alright, so here we are at the website of Synapse XT, and as you can see, a video is already playing there which you're not going to watch, but you can see from the title here that it's claimed shocking discovery restores perfect hearing. This simple formula clears ringing and improves clarity. And the video is pretty long and I don't recommend anyone watching it anyway because it's a waste of time, but if you insist you can watch it. I'm not stopping you. But if you're like me and you don't want to waste your time, there's a text version down here which you can click, and then you can, make do with what is written here, which is nothing compared to what was said in the video. So if you like, you can come here and read the little information that he put here. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're heading over to contrahealthscam.com so that you can know all the information about this product and all the reasons why you should keep your distance and money away from it. So let's go. Alright, so here we are at contrahealthscam.com, and from the review title you can see that Synapse XT supplement is a scam. Honest review. And from the review summary you can see that Synapse XT has a measly 1.4/10 rating, and it's for the following reasons. First of all, author identity and qualifications is 0/10 because the author is a paid actor. It does not exist, and I have proof of that. Secondly, the scientific basis of the program is 0/10 because the scientific basis is simply rubbish, and we're going to look into it and you're going to find out why I came to this conclusion. Third, presentation of the program is a 2/10 because it's just scammy advertising and dishonest presentation of facts. The testimonials is 0/10 because all of them were made with stock videos. So all those things you are seeing, they are not real people. They are not the real people who use the supplement. They're just stock videos they bought online. And pricing is a 5/10 because our $69 per bottle is pretty expensive, and on top of that it is a scam. So I'm just leaving it at 50-50 just to be generous, because honestly this one deserves a 0. Now to the important parts of the review. Synapse XT was launched in July 2020. According to Brian Jones, he was able to get rid of his tinnitus in 20 days using this supplement. Ever since, 50,000 people and counting have already used it to get rid of their tinnitus permanently. He even claims that Synapse XT can help you get rid of dementia and other neurological ailments like migraines, Alzheimer's disease, and Parkinson's disease. According to him, all it just takes is 60 seconds to change your life, and that his method works 100% of the time. Now to the backstory of Synapse XT, we're not going to really read everything here, but the important takeaway is that this Brian Jones met one Dr. Joseph Barnes while in his quest to find a cure for tinnitus, and it was this Dr. Barnes that gave him his secret research finding, which he used to come up with this miracle supplement. Now this name Joseph Barnes, have that in mind because we are going to come back to him later, and we're going to find out why what the scammer did with Joseph Barnes is very despicable. This Joseph Barnes is actually a real person, but we're going to find out why what the scammer used this name for is very despicable. And now to the science behind Synapse XT. Brian Jones begins by repeating the same old cliche that tinnitus and hearing loss has nothing to do with your ears, but something bad happening inside your brain. Later on, he informs us that damage of nerve synapses is the root cause of tinnitus and hearing loss. For those who don't know, a synapse is a junction where two or more nerves meet. The junction allows signals to be transferred from one nerve to the other. A healthy working synapse is required for nerves throughout the body to effectively communicate and share information with one another. According to Jones, his supplement possesses the miraculous ability to reverse all the damage in the nerve synapses in your brain. He claims that not only will it reverse your tinnitus and hearing loss permanently, but it will also reverse and protect you from other brain diseases such as migraines, dementia, etc. The secret behind Synapse XT's incredible healing powers lies within its ingredients. And now, what are these ingredients? The ingredients include hibiscus, juniper berry, garlic, green tea, vitamin B12, vitamin C, and autumn berry. And the funny thing about this list of ingredients is basically lifted from old scams like Sonos Complete and Air Clear Plus. So basically the same ingredients, and it's attaching all these incredible claims on them, which is funny. But the most important thing to take away from here is that none of these ingredients have been scientifically proven to reverse or cure tinnitus. So not only are we dealing with an unimpressive list of ingredients, another fact of the matter is that none of these ingredients have been proven to reverse or cure tinnitus. Now, we've talked about the costs, not really important here, so we're just going to skip it and go to the fun part. What are the reasons why Synapse XT is a scam? First of all, the author is a paid actor. He does not exist. Brian Jones calls himself a 56-year-old medical professor in a top US university who lives with his wife and kids in Omaha, Nebraska. Well, that's a lie, because the man calling himself Brian Jones in the video presentation is just a paid actor you can hire on Fiverr.com. Now, I have a screenshot of this guy's Fiverr page below. Now, this is taken from the video, but this is his gig page on Fiverr.com, and as you can see, he's saying, "I will be your green skin English or Spanish medical spokesperson." So he is posing as a fake doctor in order to be a spokesperson for healthcare products. So he was obviously hired to come here and pretend to be Brian Jones. And for those who still do not believe me, there's a link to his Fiverr page. I left it in the review, and of course, you know the drill. You can find this review in the description box or in the pin section. So after watching this video, you can go there and watch it and verify all these things for yourself. Okay, now to the next reason why we are dealing with a scam in Synapse XT. Fake Facebook testimonials with stock videos. Synapse XT features a bunch of testimonials made to look like they were taken from Facebook. But to begin with, Synapse XT does not have an official Facebook presence. Secondly, and most importantly, those Facebook testimonials are fake because they were made with stock videos. And I have all the proof down here for you. So I've done all the hard work for you, so you don't have to. Just come over, look at the screenshots taken from the video presentation here, and then you find the videos that were used to make them over here in the links. So I highly encourage you to come over to contrahealthscam.com and read this review, because it has all the proof that you need. Now to the third reason why Synapse XT is a scam. Dishonestly uses a dead doctor's name to sell a scam. Now, do you remember Dr. Joseph Barnes, the supposed 100-year-old Irish doctor who allegedly gave Brian Jones the tinnitus cure? Well, it turns out that Dr. Barnes died in 2017, a full 3 years before Synapse XT was even conceived. Secondly, Dr. Barnes was 102 years old when he died in 2017, so Brian lied when he claimed that Barnes is 100 years old today. On top of that, Barnes was a missionary doctor who founded an organization that caters for the health needs of people in Africa, and his field of medical practice was in tropical medicine, which has nothing to do with treating tinnitus. So we are clearly dealing with a scam which is actively tarnishing the good name of a deceased doctor just to fleece people of their hard-earned money. Now, this is the level of fakery that we are dealing with right here with this scam. So they are impersonating a dead doctor who has nothing to do with tinnitus or anything that has to do with the ears, who died a long time ago, like 2017, so like 4 years ago, and he died at age 102 instead of the 100 that was claimed by this character called Brian Jones. So you can see the kind of scam that we are dealing with here. Dishonesty, tarnishing a dead doctor's name, and flat out deceiving whoever is considering buying this product. So if not for anything, this should be the biggest deal breaker for anyone who is considering buying this product. And finally, the scientific basis is rubbish. Now let me read this part, it's also important. Like I mentioned earlier, Brian Jones claims that tinnitus has nothing to do with your ears but with your brain. This is very misleading because in most cases, tinnitus has absolutely everything to do with your inner ears. Basically, if something goes wrong with your inner ear hair cells, then the brain tries to compensate for the audio signal loss by increasing its sensitivity to noise or to sound, leading to tinnitus. So claiming that tinnitus has nothing to do with your ears is flat out wrong, and no ear specialist ever claims that. Okay, that one I know for a fact. Secondly, Jones claims that damaged synapses is the root cause of tinnitus. Now, while it is true that damaged nerve synapses leads to problems like tinnitus, saying that it is the root cause of tinnitus is outright false. Why? Synapse damage is a result of several factors, like for example noise in the case of tinnitus, because that's the biggest cause of tinnitus, noise. And these factors should be the ones in contention for root causes. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that root cause of tinnitus is not the damage that is in the nerves already. It is what caused the damage in the first place. So in the case of tinnitus, we all know that noise is the number one cause of tinnitus. Okay, other examples include some certain drugs. Okay, so those things like drugs, noise should be considered as root causes of tinnitus, not the damage that they cause. You understand what I mean? So they don't even know what they're talking about basically. So that's why this scientific basis is rubbish. So my final recommendation is don't buy Synapse XT tinnitus supplement. It is a scam. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has been useful to you. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. Let's reach more people with this important information. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.